When the world learned that Bruce Willis had passed away, it felt as if the curtain had finally fallen on one of Hollywood's most resilient, beloved, and misunderstood legends. But what truly broke the hearts of millions wasn't just his passing, it was what he left behind. For decades, Bruce was the embodiment of strength. The smirk, the swagger, the action hero who never flinched, yet behind that fearless exterior was a man quietly battling time, illness, and the fear of losing his voice. His mind and his connection to the world he loved most, his family. Those who knew him best say his final years were both beautiful and tragic. Moments of childlike laughter between stretches of silence, hugs that lingered too long, and eyes that spoke volumes when words could no longer find their way out. But when his will was revealed, what Bruce left behind stunned even those closest to him. It wasn't just his estimated $250 million fortune that brought his loved ones to tears. It was how he chose to divide it, the care and intention hidden in every detail. According to insiders, Bruce had spent years carefully planning his estate, ensuring that his wife Emma Hemming Willis, his ex-wife Demi Moore, and his 5 daughters, Rumor, Scout, Tallulah, Mabel, and Evelyn, would all be taken care of in ways that reflected his love rather than his fame. Rather than creating divisions between his blended family, Bruce made sure everyone was part of the same story, just as he always wanted in life. One source close to the family shared that Bruce's personal letters were included with the estate documents. Handwritten notes addressed to each daughter, sealed in individual envelopes. Each one began the same way. "I'm still with you." For Rumor, his eldest, he wrote about watching her grow from the baby he carried on his hip to the woman who now carried the same calm, grounded energy that he had lost in the chaos of fame. For Scout, he left his old harmonica, the one he used to play on set between takes, with a note that said, "When you play this, remember that silence is music too." For Tallulah, he left his collection of old Polaroids, images of family trips, candid smiles, and late-night dance parties in the living room, each labeled with small scribbles that only she would understand. And for his youngest daughters, Mabel and Evelyn, he recorded messages long before his illness worsened, moments of pure Bruce, laughing, joking, telling them bedtime stories, and reminding them that Daddy loves you higher than the moon. When Emma and Demi sat together to read his personal note, both women reportedly broke down in tears. Despite their complicated history, Bruce's words carried only peace and gratitude. "You both gave me the best parts of my life," he wrote. Different chapters, same story. It was the closure no one expected, the kind that brings not sorrow, but healing. But beyond the emotional gifts and financial security, Bruce left something even deeper, his legacy of laughter, loyalty, and humanity. His family has said that his greatest wealth was never the millions in his accounts, but the love he built and the people he raised. His home, filled with photos, guitars, and old scripts, is now a sanctuary where memories hum in the air like soft echoes. His daughters visit often, playing his favorite songs, cooking his favorite meals, and smiling through tears as they tell his stories to the next generation. In the end, Bruce Willis didn't just leave behind a fortune, he left behind a map of his soul, written in love, generosity, and grace. His family's tears were not for the money, but for the man who gave everything, and then, somehow, still found a way to give more even after he was gone.